Good morning.
Good morning. How'd you sleep?
Pretty good, although I'm just got tired, but...
Yeah. It's almost 7:30, so we're gonna go grab our food. I've heard it's kind of crap, but hopefully there's something we can eat.
Yeah.
And then we'll hit the road.
Yep.
We don't know if there'll be any place to stop, really. I've heard not great things about today, so we'll see what we come across. Yeah. And it's like, we think like...
It's 11 miles or so.
Something like that. 18 kilometers, basically. So that's it. You're welcome for the daily morning yawn. All right, you ready to go?
Yeah.
Okay. We're off. Right?
Right.
Back to this half-kilometer back to the way, and then off we go. Still walking down the road, but Paul's looking fancy.
At least for a little bit.
We've left the highway. We waited the first, 5 kilometers-ish?
Yeah,
almost?
4, 5.
Yeah. So now we just took this turn off, at least for a little bit. But it sure has been easy walking, right?
Yeah.
Because it's just been along the road, so.
Although, not so much now, because we're going down.
We're going down, yay. Okay, off we go. A little bit of an adventure. This is the trail. We had to lose the pack and kind of shimmy crawl through the little space down there. But we made it, right?
Yeah.
Paul's just getting his pack back on. It was definitely a challenge, but it must have just fallen pretty recently because it's all still living. So, all right, onward we go. So, yeah, it's a little odd. As predicted, that is a mighty fine hill. We just came out of the woods over there, by that gate. And now we're gonna go. So after the morning on the back roads, we are on the city again.
Yeah, but we knew it was gonna come.
Yeah. I think we're basically like this the rest of the way. We have 8.5 kilometers left. So. Very quick bar stop, so shared a cornetto and had some coffees. And now we're off again. You're good?
Good.
Quiet. I'm gonna do this real quick. So we're 6.5 kilometers out. We're gonna go through this park a bunch, and then it's sort of the straight shot up to Basilica. So how you feeling?
Feels good.
How's the last day been?
It's been fine. The park was previously the park was fairly cool until we got out in the open field, and then it was hot.
Hot, yeah, and wet.
Yeah.
Yep, and then we went to the city, but that wasn't bad. It was big sidewalks, so it wasn't as bad as we thought. So that was fine. And then yeah, we have 6.5 kilometers. The majority of which it looks like at least is on this, and then the last bit, of course, up the street, straight up the street to Basilica. And you said a minute ago before we started filming that you're at the point you're excited to be finished.
Yeah.
And
I'm pretty much ready to be done.
yeah,
So.
and I'm always torn at the end. Like, I can't wait to be done, but I also am like, oh, but I don't want to be done. So, Paul doesn't get that feeling.
No.
I do. So, all right, I'm gonna put this away.
Okay.
That is a bit of a hill. Oh no.
uphill.
On the cobblestone switchbacks.
Yeah.
Back and forth to get down to.
Long way.
Yeah, pretty long way because we went up a pretty long way. But we're within a couple kilometers now. Once we go down these switchbacks, we hit the road, and then it's a straight road all the way to the Basilica, which we got to see a few minutes ago, which is cool. So, how you feeling?
Pretty good. I'm starting to drag a little bit. Yeah. These cobbles aren't helping.
Yeah, the cobbles make it rough. So, all right, I'm gonna put my phone away so I don't fall, kill myself. 3-kilometer sandwiches. Okay, 2.2. We're on the road, so it's straight up this road. We walk straight into the Basilica going up this road. We're almost there! Oh, maybe that's the brown sign over there? Square, but we're not really sure what line we're in, other than they fast-tracked us over here because we're pilgrims.
They kept waving us through.
We don't know where we're going. It's time. For the celebratory. Book zero. How you feel?
Tired.
Yeah, but good?
Hello.
We're all done.
Yay.
It was ended up being 12 point, what did you say?
12.6.
To the Basilica, plus then a little bit because Paul didn't turn off right away. But then we walked around the Basilica and then over to our apartment, which is near the Piazza Navano. It's a nice. It looks like it's going to be a nice spot. We have a little window at least out into like the street below us, little street below us. Anyway, by the time we got here, it was 14 point.
No, 14 point something.
Yeah, so it ended up being by far the longest day. But we got here. What time did we get here? 3 o'clock, something like that. What time is it now? 4 o'clock now.
Yeah, it's 4 o'clock now.
I think we got here at 3ish, and Paul walloped his. When you walk into the place where our room is, There's a step up, and he didn't see it. He slammed his shin right into a big old goose egg on his shin. But I got all of our, well, not all, I got all of our disgusting shirts, so 2 shirts each, 2 pairs of socks, washed and hanging, so that hopefully those can be dry. And we're going to shower sooner or later.
Yeah.
And then eventually we'll have to go get dinner. There's a couple cafes, restaurants, like right on our alley. We walked by 1 or 2.
They look good.
That looked good, like a block or 2 away. So we'll find one of those to try out tonight. And then tomorrow we've got
A long day.
a long day. We have our sort of our sightseeing touristy walk planned. So seeing all the hot spots, and then we have just before 2 o'clock we meet for a Coliseum tour. So that'll be fun. And then we have our tattoo appointment. Yeah, for our, stay tuned for that. But so sum up our walk. How did you feel about this Camino versus other Caminos? And
this was okay. I didn't. So there were parts that I really, really liked, and there were parts that were kind of. I'm glad we did it.
yes, I'm the same way. I'm really glad we did it. I'm glad we experienced a whole different place.
But I don't think I'd do it again. I mean, I might go and do other sections, but not.
So yeah, I'm not sure we ever said the Via Francigena starts in Canterbury, England, goes all the way through France and Switzerland, and then Italy until where we picked it up, just 115
there's over
kilometers.
2,000 kilometers
Right.
to it. So
It's it was funny we picked up our testimonials, which I'll insert the picture here. We got our testimonials at the Basilica, which was very cool. It's nice. It's you don't need an award for finishing something, but it's a nice little marker of the achievement. And there were a bunch group of 6 pilgrims in front of us, and we're like, where the heck were you? Because we haven't seen a pilgrim in days, days and days and days. We haven't passed a single person. And there are other trails they could have taken. There's the Via Roma. There's a couple others, so potentially they want a different trail from us. But very, very quiet in that way. I had a really nice time.
yeah, I did too, but
doesn't have the same whatever as the
There's
Camino.
something strange about it.
It might be the lack of people.
Yeah, lack of pilgrims, lack of. I don't know. I'm just finishing in the giant cathedral with.
Yeah, the Cathedral in Santiago is a beautiful big cathedral, but it's got a very small town feel to it.
Yeah.
Like when you go inside, it's church size. Like it's not, you know what I mean? Like it's not like the Basilica, which
and
is
even like the shops around Santiago are catering towards pilgrims, and
right.
This feels like pilgrims are just sort of by the way.
So it's a teeny. We're hoping to find patches because after each Camino or long walk, we add a patch to our pack, and we looked quickly because obviously we were tired, but we didn't see anything. So we'll have to get them online when we get home. Unfortunately, I even brought a sewing kit, so I could add them to the pack here, but we might not be able to find any. We might have to wait till we get home. So definitely worth doing. And now we're going to be tourists, which is interesting. We'll see how that goes. Yeah. Nice time, though.
Very nice time.
And yeah. So okay. Anything to add?
No,
me neither. Okay.
Shave.
Yeah. So we'll probably share pictures, but this will be our last video since we're finished with the walk, and the walk is what we share. So I don't expect to make another video.
No.
My sleep mask got here, which was exciting too. I left in the very first town, Viterbo, and they mailed it ahead, and it was waiting for me here. So that was nice. It had its own little adventure.
Yep.
Yeah. I think I'll need it here, so that'll be nice. So, all right, off we go.